Hey guys, it's Scott W4 here, bringing you the second episode of my series Time Will Tell. First of all, I'd like to apologise for not uploading over the weekend and obviously halfway into this week. I was actually away from my house in Blackpool at the football tournament over the weekend and yeah, didn't have time obviously to upload any videos. Second of all, obviously I'd just like to talk about the gameplay for the rest of this episode. We start off facing a nice 3-4-1-2 Serie A side. He's got Cavani and Michele up front, and obviously with me only having a bronze team and two gold strikers, I was expecting the worst. But I actually got the game off to a good start in the 12th minute. Kim Seung-young crossing the ball to Alberto Gilardino, who headed it into the open goal, and that was 1-0 at the 13th minute the goal came down as. However, in the 55th minute, he did manage to get a goal back. Kim Prince Boateng playing it to Edison Cavani with the cut back to Michele, who almost missed it actually. He actually got a free kick towards the end of the game, which was blocked well by my wall, and Kim Seung-yoon brought the ball out from the wall. He just held the ball up nicely, waited for the players to make the runs, ran past Giovinco, and then Fulcari made the move, found Fulcari, who ended up putting it underneath the goalie, and then scored in the 81st minute, and it was indeed the winner, which also sealed the title against an excellent all-goal team. I was so proud of my team actually. Felt like it was an actual monumental victory in this series. But yeah, we moved on to Division 4, and that also gave me extra coins to spend in the trading market. I ended up with my 3 failed searches. I put 4 and 2 on 2 gold and 2,800 maximum back now. I was just finding out what page it was, and it was page 13. And I wasn't faced with a whole host of great players. I think there's Soldado, Khedira, Dembele, Kagawa, Coutinho. Ended up bidding on Musa Dembele, bid 2,000 coins, waited 20 seconds, and I did indeed win him, even though he's got no chemistry on 6. Even though he's not got a lot of chemistry, he's actually on 6. He still actually performs like a bit of a beast, as you'll see in the rest of the series. I moved on to this next game, and we faced someone who had 80 chemistry with the manager. He had an all-gold side, a few standout players like Danilo, Gaetan, Vela, Denis, and yeah, just basically goal players. But we got the game started off in the 28th minute, Fulcari knocking it over Danilo's head, and he produced an excellent save from the goalkeeper there. Came to the corner, and our new signing, Musa Dembele, whipped the ball into the box. Alberto Gilardino up above the defender with an excellent header into the bottom corner, and that was the first goal of the game in the 30th minute. And then Dembele whipped in another corner, was actually cleared by Denis, which was pretty poor. Then another error from me caused Denis to win the ball again, and then another error caused him to win the ball again. And in the 33rd minute, he ended up being away. And I stupidly dived in again, and Carlos Vela was away. There's 1-1 with the goalkeeper. I was hoping for the goalie to do well, but he just easily finessed it around him, and that was a 1-1 in the 35th minute. He then got the game off to another bad start, more tackling from me, but I couldn't actually just win the ball. Korean centre back, again, just giving it away needlessly, straight to Denis, who then managed to pass it through to Lobos, who had an excellent team of the year card last year, but he found the bottom corner, and I was really annoyed with the goalie. That was an easy shot, should have probably saved it. But then Denis played a chip through ball to Vela again. My bronze centre backs were getting absolutely torn to shreds. And Carlos Vela again, poor goalkeeping from Aloha. But nevertheless, I still managed to push on and attack. Bassoni going down the left wing with a nice bit of skill here. He played it inside to Dembele, who then played a first time pass to Gilardino. Gilardino cut back past the defender and smashed it into the far post. 67th minute, I thought I was in with a chance, went ultra attacking, but in the end up he did actually counter attack very well. Then charging down the right flank, crossed the ball in perfectly to Vela's head with a great save from the goalie, but rebound fell straight to him. And then in the 80th minute, to add insult to injury, Scaroni just ran through on goal. He was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and he just finessed it past him into the top corner. So this was indeed actually the first defeat of the series. It was an absolute hammering, 5-2. The guy was excellent as well. But yeah, it was disappointing, and I only had one filter search to choose from, and straight away I knew who I was going to replace. I was going to try and get a new goalkeeper to replace Villar, but yeah, I didn't really know what to do. I was maybe considering centre back, but I did actually go with the goalie. I ended up picking goalie as a search function. Headed to the 30th page, and Bizzarri was a Serie A goalkeeper within my price budget, so I bid on him. 3-5-2 formation, which isn't the best, but nevertheless felt that was necessary to replace my current goalkeeper, and I did actually win the Argentinian goalkeeper from Lazio. So now my team lined up like this. I've got 4 gold players and 1 silver goalie. I have Sciletto, Gilardino, Fulcari and Belli, and then obviously Bizzarri in goals. This next team I faced was easily the best team I faced so far. It was actually a full Borussia Dortmund team with Rus, Blaszczykowski, Santana, Hummels, Piszczek, and I was straight away I thought I was going to get beat. But Alberto Gilardino, who's always so dangerous at corners and crosses into the box, scores again in the 11th minute to give me the lead. And then some nice interchange with Flaccari, Gilardino, and new signing Dembele, and it ended up with Dembele smashing the ball past the goalkeeper, giving me the 2-goal lead. Actually then won the ball here, but Gashi gave it away. That's a disadvantage of playing the bronze players. Marco Reus cut back inside and had a shot which was deflected in by my bronze centre back. Such an unlucky goal to concede. But Dembele again with another excellent ball and Gilardino doing what he does best and winning the headers at corners and scoring again. He actually won a free kick in the 72nd minute and Nuri Sahin stepped up to take it. He put an excellent whipped ball into the box and Matt Hummels headed in with ease. Again, another disadvantage of playing with the bronzes, they're not as good at heading, etc. Then in the 77th minute, I attacked down the left-hand side with Gilardino. Gilardino put an excellent chip through ball to Flaccari, whose first touch teed him up for the volley, and he dinked it over the goalkeeper excellently. 79th minute was 4-2 up. I was convinced I was going to hold on to the lead, and he actually quit in the 82nd minute. As you will see here, I was just about to play a 1-2 with Flaccari, but he managed to intercept with Hummels, and he went straight to the rage quit function. And that left me with my first 3 points in Division 4, and also 3 search filters to use. This time I decided to try and improve my defence, and I went looking for a gold centre back with a maximum buy now of 1,000 coins in the Serie A League, and I found quite a few players. It was just a matter of choosing the right one at the time. So I was considering going for 1-2-1-2, but I actually did end up going with the 1,000 coins maximum buy it now, and I headed straight to the page I meant to go, which I think was 11. And I was faced with these players. A couple of rare players, all very poor pace though, and pace obviously being a key aspect of Ultimate Team. That was one of the most important things I was looking for. Ended up buying Andrew straight, and that is the end of this episode, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed. Bye.